So this is an early printer, and this model actually is called a lithograph machine. Now, lithograph machine is one in which stone is used as a printing plate. So instead of typing in information in a computer and printing it out, information was engraved on a piece of stone, and then paper or papyrus or whatever material on which the information would be recorded would be placed on top of the stone. Of course, before placing the paper on the stone, then you'd have to have ink of some sort in order to copy the information from the stone onto the paper. But this is quite an ancient machine. Now we don't use lithograph machines. We use computers, we use printers, which are computerized. See that? It's made of wood and metal, and it looks like it weighs a lot. Okay, that's the lithograph machine. The lithograph is spelled L-I-T-H-O-G-R-A-P-H. Lithograph. Okay, let's move over to the next one. Look at this one. Whoa. That is intimidating. At least to me. This is called a slug composing machine. Intertype. It's used to set individual letters together, monotype, or lines into text, linotype. This machine was made in England. Here's another monster, a printing monster. What does this look like? What does this remind you of? When I look at it, you see this plate here in the middle? It reminds me of the waffle machine. Like yeah, you know, the waffle machine. You have to open it and you put the mix inside, and then you close it and it flattens and bakes the mix. This machine is actually called a Stanhope proof printing machine. It's used to print page drafts. I don't know what a page draft is, but I do know what the words mean. So I'm thinking that basically it's a printer. Page draft machine is just maybe a sophisticated way of saying a printer. Oh, wait, we have more. We have two more, and then we'll end the printing press tour. Wow, look at this one. Look at Wow. What do you call people who build machines? Like, what is the profession? What do you think you would call the person who built this printing press? Would it be a carpenter? Do carpenters make material like this? Would it be a chef? If I had to guess, I would say an engineer. I would say that an engineer designed and produced this very complicated looking thing. That's what this is called. This is an envelope printer used to print all kinds of envelopes, and it was made in England in 1902. Look at that, an envelope printer. And the last apparatus, well, printing apparatus, is this one. Well, there's actually one more, but we'll see if we have time to explore it. Look at that. Hey, that looks like an iron of some kind, like a panini grill or panini iron. I'm not hungry, by the way. I'm just, making associations. This is a gliding press. It's called a gilding press. It's used to gild and press envelopes. It was made in England in 1900. So this machine was used to it put the paper and the shape of the envelope. The machine, I guess, cut the different pieces of paper in a way that it needed to, and it folded it. And sometimes when we look at envelopes, they're glued. Like the bottom parts, they're glued together. This machine is called a line printing machine. It's used to print lines on blank pages. Hey, that's so cool. Look at this. I wonder if that prints college print. A college rule. Did you know that loose leaf paper comes with different line sizes? If you ever look at books, it'll say college rule or wide rule. College rule has thinner lines, so you have to write smaller, but at least you get more information on the page. And wide rule consists of wider lines, or lines with more space in between, so that you can write bigger. And sometimes, depending on how large you print, you get less information on the page. But this is a line printing machine. Cool. Alright, so that's the end of our printing press tour. We've explored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 machines. And all of these are from the early 20th century, the 1900s.